Saudi Arabia is a big country. I can say a lot more about landscapes here. The color of the sand may be of brick reddish color, and it rains once or twice per year. The edge of the world. Wow! I'm Camilla, I make travel and geography related videos, and today we are zooming in on Saudi Arabia. Now, before we zoom in, I have some exciting news and updates for you. If you just want to learn about Saudi Arabia, you can just skip ahead and go to this point of the video. I'm back from a 4-week break, and I have to tell you, it has been great. I just had a break from making videos, but I did not have a break from travel and geography. First, I received my very first payment from YouTube. In 8 months, I earned $85. I monetize my travel videos because all the images are mine, so I can put ads in them. But for the zooming in on videos, I don't do that because I use data from Google Earth. For the YouTube channel, I have added my brand new email address. You can find it here on the channel. So if you know of anything fun, special, unique to do or see in any of the upcoming countries, you can send your suggestions there, as well as your own images or videos that I could include in the zooming in on videos. And I will of course add your name as a thank you if you want. As I already said, I don't earn money on the zooming in on videos, which is the main source of views that the channel gets. So if you want to support my work, which would have been awesome, but absolutely no pressure, you can donate money through PayPal. There's a link here on my YouTube channel, and you can decide the amount yourself. The last thing I want to share with you is I have my very own website. Travelandgeography.com is up and running. There's information on which countries I have covered. There is a bio with some information about myself. Click here if you want to work with me. Here is info on how to support me, and below is contact information. I guess if you're tired, just take a break, do something else. At least I got a lot out of it. So, Saudi Arabia, home to the largest contiguous sand desert in the world. I always seek to find the most correct information, so if there are any mistakes, you are welcome to let me know, so this video will be as correct as possible. Now let's zoom in. Saudi Arabia is a country in Western Asia with its location on the Arabian Peninsula. And Saudi Arabia is a big country. It is the largest country of Western Asia, if we don't count Russia. The second largest in the Arab world after Algeria, and the 5th largest country in all of Asia. Saudi Arabia borders Jordan, Iraq, and Kuwait in the north, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and Oman in the east, Yemen to the south, and even though they don't share a land border, Saudi Arabia is connected to Bahrain by a road in the Persian Gulf, also called Arabian Gulf. To the west lies the Red Sea, and if we zoom in here, we can see the Gulf of Aqaba, also to the west. The northernmost point of the country marks the tri-point border with Jordan and Iraq. The easternmost point lies in the desert touching Oman. The southernmost point is actually part of the Fadasan Island archipelago. To be more specific, this little island. Saudi Arabia actually has many islands, and the westernmost point also lies on an island, on Tiran Island, only 6 kilometers from Egypt. So, Saudi Arabia is huge. It is the 12th largest country on Earth, just smaller than the DRC and a little bigger than Mexico. You probably think there would be space for many people, and maybe there is, but the population number isn't bigger than 34 million. Making Saudi Arabia come in number 41 in population. You probably already know why such a huge country doesn't have a huge population number, but I'll explain it in the landscape section. Anyway, the population density is 16 people per square kilometers, and Saudi Arabia comes in number 174 in population density. That's even less than Papua New Guinea. In Papua New Guinea, people live closer, denser to each other than in Saudi Arabia. Let's talk about life expectancy. In 1960, life expectancy wasn't higher than 45.6 years. In 2019, life expectancy has risen to 75.1 years. That's almost 30 years extra, and the number seems to keep climbing. Many of these people live in the capital city Riyadh. Look at this huge city. Other big cities are Jeddah, touching the Red Sea, and Mecca, an important Islamic pilgrimage site. Let's take a closer look and zoom in with Street View. And let's start with the capital city. So the capital city lies in the center of the country, in between these two strings of deserts. I wonder how big this is. I'm gonna just measure it from this tip to that tip. Yeah, 50 kilometers, 51 kilometers. It's a pretty big metro area. Let's zoom in. What do we have here? We have Al Hamai theme park. Ooh, here we have a hospital. They have KFC. What is this? Bakery? Ministry of Municipal and Rural Affairs. Alright, let's see where it can go. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go to this big road and see what that looks like. Yes, palm trees. This is a big road with many cars. They are opening soon. And what are these? These pink, I don't know, is it decoration? What is this? Yeah, the buildings have light colors, probably because it is hot there. Looks like a hotel building, but could be something completely else though. What have we here? Prince Ahmed? Yeah, to the right here. And here, if you park here, you can get your car towed, I think. iZone. Listen, create, live, love. Yeah, it's a good thing they write in English and Arabic because I don't understand Arabic. And that's the Samsonite logo. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, this combination of Arabic and English, I like it. Let's pick another place. Ooh, a university. I don't know what this looks like, so I'm just gonna be completely random. Yeah, I'm gonna try this place. Is this a university campus? Whoa. A lot of shade here. This looks beautiful. Is this like a place to hang out? You can sit on these stairs? Maybe? That's the earth. No, probably not. This looks really cool. I like university campuses too. Yep, and here's someone parked their motorcycle. I want to see where people live, what that looks like. Let's see if I can find any places that show me that. Yep, here we are at a playground. I have some swings, some benches, and that thing which I don't know what it's called in English, and some more swings. This looks like a neighborhood here where people live. Some cars parked, yellow-ish houses. It's a pretty nice park. Some green, very green bushes. And a slide, that's always fun. I don't see any people, but I'm sure there are people spending time here. Cool! Now what I like about Street View is just to find a random place. It doesn't always end up in being the most beautiful place or the most typical place of the country. It looks like something is happening here, so let's just check it out. Oh, look at this! This looks beautiful. Okay, here we have water. This could probably be a wadi, like a seasonal river that fills up when it rains. Could also be some kind of a lake. I'm not sure. But look at all those layers in the mountain. It looks like it is a sedimentary rock type because it consists of many layers. I'm not sure about that though. Here we can see some grass and we have some small bushes, but I don't see any large trees. Maybe that could be a tree. Whoa. And here we have some other type of grass that likes that water. That water looks really green. Wow. That's a beautiful place. Alright, let's pick another place. Okay, I see this road here. I want to just, go there and see what the road looks like. And we are in the middle of the deserts. Whoa. This is just amazing. I would love to drive on this road and see this huge desert. Looks like a really well-maintained road too. It's just such a big area with just deserts. It's actually impressive that they built a road here. The distances are long in Saudi Arabia. Whoa. Cool. Saudi Arabia only has one landscape, and that's deserts. No, of course not. I can say a lot more about landscapes here. Here is the topography map. I can already see that the flattest parts are here in the east, as well as along the western coast, called Timaha. This is what it looks like. It is really flat, but we can see mountains in the background. You see, the elevation rises gradually as we move more and more west. This central area is called Najd, meaning plateau in Arabic, at least according to Google Translate. Tall mountains are to be found here in the west. These are the Hijaz Mountains, and this is what they look like. The tallest mountains, however, are found in the southwest corner of the country, in the Asir province. It is Jabal Sauda that is considered to be the tallest mountain of the country. Some sources say its elevation is 2,995 meters. Others say it's 3,133 meters. Anyway, it is a tall mountain, and I can only imagine the view from up here. You can actually visit here, and there are monkeys roaming around. This looks like a really nice place. Okay, Saudi Arabia, we can't talk about you without mentioning the deserts. And I love deserts. They're just so sandy and dry. Let's start in the north with El Nafud, a big desert occupying an oval depression. Here, sudden violent winds can occur, and sand dunes are shaped. The color of the sand may be of brick reddish color, and it rains once or twice per year. Let's move on to the next desert, the Adana Desert. It separates the plateau Najd from the Persian Gulf and connects to El Nafud in the north and Rub al Khali Desert in the south, and has a bow-like shape. You can see it looks striped. That's because the sand dunes are formed horizontally. The sand may be red in color, since the sand contains iron oxides. And now for the big one, Rub al Khali, also called Empty Quarter. This is the world's largest contiguous sand desert. It takes up about a fourth of Saudi Arabia. And you remember how big Saudi Arabia is. This is one of the driest regions on Earth. It is mostly uninhabited and is largely unexplored. In the west, the elevation can rise up to 2,000 meters, and the sand there is fine and soft. You probably understand now why there aren't that many inhabitants in Saudi Arabia. People like to live in wetter climates. Yes, Saudi Arabia is a pretty dry country. It has to do with permanent wind patterns, for the same reason that northern Africa also is dry. This, in turn, has made Saudi Arabia the largest country with no permanent rivers. However, there are numerous wadis, seasonal rivers that fill up with rainfall when it rains. Opposite side time. I put my ruler in the capital city Riyadh, move it for 20,000 kilometers around the globe, and we land in a place that is not dry at all, in the Pacific Ocean. And the closest land is this little atoll, part of French Polynesia, an overseas collectivity of France. If you want to go and see Saudi Arabia for yourself, I now present to you some exciting travel suggestions. You can start your adventure in the city Jeddah. And what is interesting about this city is that it's both really modern but also old. Old Jeddah, or El Balad, was founded in the 7th century. This is really old. These buildings are up to 500 years old and they're being restored. Look at those colorful structures. I could probably wander around here for hours. Then explore modern Jeddah by walking the 4-kilometer long Corniche, the waterfront, and see the construction of the Jeddah Tower. It is planned to be the first 1-kilometer tall building in the world. Now that is tall and impressive. Let's move on to the next destination that is also tall and impressive, the edge of the world. Wow! Look at this stunning picture. This is Saudi Arabia. And it's just 2.5 hours driving from Riyadh. It is a wall of rock. And from there, you have an uninterrupted view of the rocky deserts. There are several trails around here, and since the view is to the west, this is the perfect spot to see the sunrise. This is so beautiful. I would definitely want to come here if I were in Saudi Arabia. I have one more travel suggestion for you. The first 2 suggestions may be a lot visited by tourists, but this next destination is more off the beaten track. We are going to Abha. Abha is worldwide famous for its honey and is considered the best place for honey in all of Asia. What is also interesting about this place is that it lies in a mountainous area and nearby are lush green hills. Look at that road. It would be fun to drive here. As Abha is off the beaten track, it is easier to start up a conversation with the locals here. I haven't been there, but I can imagine the locals wanting to show us the city and talk about their place and show you around. That'd be really fun. Saudi Arabia is spectacular, large, and many areas are still unexplored. I would love to visit this place and talk to locals to learn more. I could have said much more about this big, unique, colorful, and desert-filled country. So if you have more travel suggestions or facts that you would like to share, please do so in the comment section. Next up is a much smaller country, São Tomé and Príncipe. And we're zooming out. Thank you for watching, guys.